This is my second edition of Thursday Trends, and maybe I'll just give you an example of what's trending for me. So this is starting to become a habit formation. Part of this habit formation is the fact that I'm bringing people together and helping them feel connected to something just besides themselves and me, but kind of a collective forward advancement in confidence in terms of just moving forward in their health. I'm a professional health coach. That's what I do. And if I don't show up well for myself and for other people, then I think other people just don't get a chance to experience what the gentlemen that joined me this morning are experiencing. So I had them describe in one word what their life was like before they started program and what it's like now. And a few of them were miserable versus hopeful, which was awesome to hear. Another one was undisciplined versus a relief, meaning like don't have to think so much about how to move forward. And then another one was inconsistent versus more consistent. These are just descriptive words, but in that reflection, they cultivate this feeling and this belief that something is happening here. And of those three guys, we added up all the dirty weight. I say dirty weight because it's more than just body fat. It's inflammation, water retention, and just good flow through the body. 80 pounds of dirty weight has been released from these guys. And it doesn't mean it's all linear. There's ebbs and flows, but when they're ebbing and flowing, they know what they got to do to kind of keep moving forward. And that's the philosophy of lifestyle. You know, when we take this like all or nothing approach, there is no in between, but it's the in between stuff that gets you to a different place. So if that's happening with the three people who were there and another 8 could have been there, I'm thinking there could have been about 250 to 300 pounds of dirty weight released from people in their busy lives. Let's be honest, the rate of change isn't slowing down. And it's probably a little bit scary. It scares me a little bit. It's hard to keep up with like posting often and being known and progressing and helping more people, creating that big impact against time and gravity. We got to get with time and along with the force of gravity, because it gets heavier the heavier we get. So the question is, how are you staying light? How are you getting out of bed feeling light without having to do so much more? And that's what we do. We have this big thing to offer, which is essentially this connection that I have with the people that I'm working with. The value is there. Many people who hear about this think, they start thinking about what they're not going to be able to do. I'm not going to be able to do this. I would really like to do this. What am I going to have to sacrifice? You won't ever know until you try. And literally, if everybody on this planet just tried for a month, I'm pretty sure 85% of people would just absolutely appreciate it. Another 15%, maybe they weren't ready to change, you know. But I do know that there isn't one person that I know who's trying to get heavier or gain body fat month on month. And with this increasing rate of change and responsibility, and you start to think that it can't happen. But I'm telling you, it's happening with people that are 10,000 miles away from me. This is all remote stuff. Even my clients in-house are engaged in this program, and they have the best results of anyone. Those who aren't constantly are in that same rate of inflammation and body fat because life is busy. You know, we could dig in and go hardcore on a diet and then make some progress, and then, well, this happened, and then we traveled, and you know, all this stuff. I get it. I'm a dad. I'm busy. I'm running around too. So this is just like an open invite to let you know we're doing this stuff, and it's not a big investment. It's literally, we take what you're spending on your food right now and we repurpose some of it into convenient nutrition. Get it to your front door, okay? While you're going in the philosophy of eating small and frequent, we help you with the meals that you prepare or order. We help you with that, get your mind around it, and you just eat small and frequent. You keep your blood sugar stable, you're not craving, you're not starving. You just find a better balance in the way that you use nutrients to support a different structure. My perspective of the US right now is if you're 50 pounds overweight and you're a guy, that's average. If you're 35 pounds overweight, you're healthy. So what's happening there? The people that I'm working with are at that like 35 pound overweight mark now. You know, they probably lost 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds, and they're getting to this place that's uncommon, but uncommon still could be better. I really strive to support guys to get to where they want to go, but if it's 18% body fat or less, that you have a much better projection for the rest of your life in terms of health and staying away from unhealthy markers like some form of disease. If you're under 18% body fat, there's way less chronic inflammation. in your body. If you're way less chronic inflammation, you got way less pain in your ankles, your knees, your hips, your neck. You crave movement more. You're gonna end up doing different things that you feel like you can't do right now. So the trend is people are feeling like they can move forward when they feel like they have no time to make it happen. So this is an open invite, and I'm just gonna keep sharing, so put them up.